need this card.
Wait a minute. You're not going to go out again?
No, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I got some jets, some pens.
This is a WWPC News Update. As the search for Anna Devane Lavery continues with no new leads to report, the police urge all citizens to join in the search for the alleged kidnapper, Grant Putnam.
You didn't have to do that.
It's twice that you won. Let's go 3 out of 5. This time I deal.
You didn't have to do that either.
You dealt last time.
Act cheerful. Everybody acts like it's okay. It's not. Nobody knows who my mommy is. They think I don't know that. But I do. Everybody thinks it'll be just easier if they pretend and not talk about it. And treat me like a baby. And I'm not one. And I know that's only because they care about me. And they want to protect me. Do you know what the hardest part is?
What?
When I try to ask questions about that night, or my mommy, everyone changes the subject. How come you're not doing that?
Because it's like you said, you're not a baby.
First, they used to want me to talk. But now, it's as if they're afraid if I do. Then they always say, it's too painful. My daddy's favorite one. Don't worry. Mom will be home soon. I can't tell Bobby or my daddy or Duke because I know how bad they feel. And I feel awful bad. And I miss my grandma, and she can't come back. And I miss my mom, and I hope she'll come back. And she probably won't ever come back.
Here you run away from family. I want an explanation from you.
Everybody. You know something? I don't know whether I want to strangle you or hug you.
I want an answer.
You insulted the family name. How dare a grandson of mine walk out on the finest, not to mention the most expensive military academy in the country?
If you'd give the boy a chance, maybe he could probably explain.
Well, there is no explanation.
Mother, he
for
has
this
to
kind
assume
of
a certain
behavior.
amount of responsibility. He's setting a very poor example for his little brother.
Alan, maybe if we were quiet, we could find out.
Oh, she's
You're on
defending
his
him, which
side
is a
now.
natural thing to do, but there's no reason for you to go soft on him, Alan.
What?
May I talk?
In the living room, March.
Oh, come on, Alan. He's had enough of that.
March, I said. Okay, well, we're waiting.
First of all, I agree with you, Grandfather. Marston Military Academy is a fine school. I agree with you too, Father. I should be an example to Jason.
There, you see?
Some example you are running away from school.
Jason knows why I did. He loves it there and he wants to stay.
I suppose we should be grateful for that.
Let the boy talk.
Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry if I worried you all. I just can't stay there anymore. I want to stay here, in Port Charles, and go to a regular school.
You are going to a private school. You are not going to a public school. You understand? You're going to grow up with the same values and traditions that I have.
That's the last thing in the world he should do. Now, maybe he'd be better off here, where I could keep an eye on him. How you doing in high finance?
Well, I've gotten straight A's in math.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a start. Not that money is everything.
Since when?
I was just joking you, testing you, and you passed with flying colors. How about that, AJ? AJ, I like that, huh? Maybe before we find a school for you, I should take you on a little trip to New York, give you a tour of the New York Stock Exchange, huh?
I don't believe that. My own father.
And your son is going to grow up just like him. What a lovely thought.
Mr. Lavery? Good evening.
How's it going with you, Bud? Any news yet? I guess you would have called us, huh?
Of course I would. How's everything here?
Oh, about as good as you can expect with those cops beating down on me. But Robin's tough, though. And what a sweetheart. She's snoozing in the back now.
She's worried to death about her mother, I know. I wish she'd talk about it, you know. Keeping it in's what put her in the hospital in the first place.
Awesome! Do the cops know you have that thing?
Club owners sometimes carry large amounts of money to make night deposits at the bank.
Yeah, man. But you're not carrying that piece so you can make a deposit. Hey, dude, who do you think you're going to have to blow away?
Well, I hope no one. But when I find my wife, God help anyone who gets in my way when I go to her.
How come you're still studying that note that Anna sent?
There's got to be something else here.
Oh, come on.
Maybe a note underneath this or something.
Princess, the police lab has probably gone through this thing with a fine-tooth comb looking for everything that you're looking for. Although Robert did say that they found out the make of ball points she used to write nothing with. Same old thing, spinning our wheels.
Another feeling.
Yeah.
Any new leads on Rottweilers sold in this town?
Not a thing. I've even reduced myself to checking out dog licenses on the off chance that you got a registration for this animal.
Talk about desperation, Robert. Come on.
So what'd you find at the courthouse?
Thousands of old dusty books in the Hall of Records.
Uh-huh.
You know, every land transaction since the last Indian was swindled out of downtown Port Charles.
Including 12995.
Oh, yeah, there was a house there, all right, from 1846 to 1939, and it burned down and has been a sandlot baseball field ever since.
On the address. Another point to Putnam.
Well, he hasn't won the game yet.
Yeah, but when is this guy going to make a mistake? They always make a mistake, and all we need is one. Everything will start unraveling.
He will. And when he does, I'll be there for him.
Like to guess how much dynamite I've got in here, Anna?
Enough to make a big bang.
Very good guess. Very good. A big bang. That's right. I wonder how much of this neighborhood is going to when this place goes up. I wonder how much will be left of Robert Scorpio.
At least it would be quick.
Yeah, quick. It'll be quick, all right. Boom! Everyone's gone to the moon, Anna. Steve, you like that idea? You like that boy? I think he does. You've been a good friend, Satan. Done a very good job watching over our guest here.
And he's going to reward you by playing you to bits, Satan.
Not at all. No. Susan, if I were to let you go, would you find yourself a new home?
Oh, yeah. Found your pet for adoption.
I don't like your attitude, Anna. Satan, why don't you say goodbye to Anna? You say goodbye, and I'm going to set you free. I'm going to get you out of here before the whole place goes up.
You can't do this.
I can't! You're wrong, Anna. I can damn well do anything I want! Watch me! No one can stop me now. No one.